Those girls that are going there doing BBL, for me, I think it's being superficial.
Mommy makeovers, tummy talk, breast lifts or breast augmentation with fats. It helps to boost their self-esteem.
Beauty, once rooted in culture, identity, and heritage, is now being reshaped in ways that feel both empowering and uncertain.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. You know, as a human being, everybody has his or her own definition of beauty.
I'm a big advocate of love yourself the way you are.
In recent years, cosmetic procedures like body enhancements and surgical transformations have become more visible and, in some cases, more normalized. But what is driving this shift, and what does it mean for how Africans see themselves?
Many people want to look good, from the young to the old people. The young ladies, for some of them, they want to look good, maybe based on their age or to boost their self-esteem, the job they do to boost their self-esteem. And we also have the middle-aged individuals, especially mothers that have put to bed pregnancy changes on the tummy. They want to look good, their breast, their tummy, their bum. So it's really on the rise. In fact, what I think now is that the demand for it is even more than the demand for these services right now is even more than the current trained personnel that are on ground to provide the services.
From subtle enhancements to more noticeable transformations, procedures like body contouring are gaining popularity, particularly among young women. But behind the trend is a deeper story.
Mothers, after breastfeeding, that their breast now looks flat, and then their tummy looks, their body has changed. You get so all those mommy makeovers, tummy talk, breast lifts or breast augmentation with fats, it helps to boost their self-esteem so that a lot of people will not think that childbirth that is supposed to be a beautiful thing is a sad thing because they feel bad that their bodies have now been deformed.
I would say that the society puts a lot of pressure on people and even women on what beauty is meant to be. But I believe that when people see it as an offshoot of their identity, it keeps things very simple.
Yes, the pressure is for real. People look at. I think initially we see blacks trying to model and look like the whites, but now it's like we the blacks we have also raised our own standards such that people want to look like a certain people. You get so right now for most people we see most standards that you see ladies coming, they want to have a snatch waist, a thin waist, and then big hips. They want the hips to be okay. And then you have some other people that are in this moderation part. They want it to look natural.
For many, the decision is framed as personal, a choice to feel more confident, more seen, more in control. But is it ever just that simple?
I know people that have had cosmetic surgery because of self-rejection. But there are people that do it because they need to fix a part of their body that can function better after the surgery. So it just depends on the scenario.
Those girls that are going there doing BBL, for me, I think it's being superficial because BBL does not add to what you have inside. What you have inside is more solid than, because beauty fades. By the time you get married and then you are living together, maybe 40, 50 years, those looks, they will not remain the same.
Black is beautiful. Our natural hair, when you pack your hair, your natural hair, there are some styles you can rock with your natural hair. You see black person that packs her hair or her hair, you just see them looking so sharp.
In a world shaped by screens, beauty is no longer just seen, it is curated, filtered, repeated, and sometimes distorted. Social media has not only amplified beauty trends, it has also created a space where comparison is constant, and in that space, the line between inspiration and pressure can easily blur.
I've had experience where somebody wanted to do skull cap, and then she sent me a video. So I told her, I said, this hair, like the person's shape of head and your own, there are two different shapes. And she said, no, as long as it was looking so nice and it looked so good on this person, definitely it will look good on me. Last, when we did it, man, the person hair can be like vulture. But we just had to, improvise. And I told her, I said, I told you from the beginning, this won't look good on you. So you see, there are some things that most of these influencers do that young ladies, they go into it, not minding if it will fit them, their body type, their structure, and all.
Peer pressure, their friends. You see them coming as friends, two or three. Oh, I want to look like my friend. It is like this. So some people are pressured by their friends. Some people are pressured by their colleagues. Another thing I think that is even changing it, if you look at the fashion industry, they make a lot of dresses, thin, snatch waist. When you know that the typical the typical black woman, you understand, is on the big side. So I think probably progress again in the fashion industry. And most of the time when they wear those dresses, with it turns out very fine. So people want to look beautiful too on their wedding days, their parties. So they go to do all those before their big events.
It's just being superficial. They just want to follow the crowd, the Englishman's or the beauty fashion world's definition of beauty. But God did not create all of us like that. God created everybody according to, the gene that is in that person's family. If in your family, God has not blessed you with maybe big bust or big behind, I think you should just take it like that.
So people think that if you go and do it, it's a sin. So you see people hiding. In fact, they don't want to tell you that, oh, they've gone to do this surgery, because people will tell you that, God has made you this way. Why are you going to change it? So people should not look at it as in a negative vein. It's that negativity that make people want to hide. And they go to some centers that are not run by specialists. They go to meet people that are using lower standards, and eventually they have complications. And of course, when they have complications, say, we tell you, maybe we tell you, may you no go do this thing. Why do you go do them? You see, stay, una no go here. Go do exercise, una no go here. Some people actually take it to the extreme. Like they want the bomb to be very big and all those things. The ones that in quotes in the street people call Lagos bomb is this type here. That's what will not even make them to say, oh, it's vanity.
For decades, African beauty has been rich, diverse, and deeply cultural. But today, many are asking, are these standards evolving or quietly fading?
If you look at photos of 50s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you see how our African women used to dress. Most of the time, our African women, I don't think they knew this concept of weave on and all that. We made our hairs naturally, plaiting, weaving, and then we were confident in our own skin. Because of intermingling of cultures, we started seeing the white beauty as a standard. So all of us, we want to become like the white man. We are no longer confident in that as a black woman, you can be black with low cuts and be beautiful.
Beyond the surface, there are risks: physical, emotional, financial.
One of the complications that can occur, I think the commonest complication we even have is seroma, fluid gathering under the skin, and we drain. Get fluid gathering under the skin. There could be infection. Sometimes because of the duration of the surgery, sometimes there could be blood going to the lungs, which is called pulmonary embolism. Fat embolism, that's fat going to the bloodstream. So all those are complications that can arise from this. It's not, for what we've seen in this part, it's not the commonest complication.
Sometimes the change people are seeking goes deeper than what any procedure can offer.
Yes, we are raised to be decent. We see it as vain, as vanity surgery. And I say, oh, the only reason why they go now because your belly big or your hand they like this. But all those social things that we think that we feel like it's not important, it's really, they are also heavy things. You get these social problems. They are also things that can impact on individual psychology.
Yes, it does make you feel more confident about yourself, and it's good. But I would say beyond that, beyond all of that, it's more internal. It's more of an internal thing. There's a disposition to how you see it. It stems more from who you are from the inside, not just from how you look.
Can Africa celebrate its natural beauty while embracing modern trends? Or are we slowly redefining beauty in ways we don't fully understand yet? The answer lies not in choosing one over the other, but in understanding why the choice is being made in the first place. Because in the end, beauty is not just what we see, it is what we believe about ourselves.